traded it all along.
I think my days at Grey Gardens are limited. I think my days at Grey Gardens are limited.
When do we start?
Oh, God, please.
Singing this
Oh, will you take that scarf? Will you grab that
I'm in
scarf?
love with you.
Oh, Edie, quit it, for God's sake. There's an extra 9. I'll put it in the middle. I forgot the
You want to get my slippers, Edie? Get my slippers, will you, please? You know where you put them. Have to get very tough with Edie. She won't do anything till you get very, very tough. Strong hand, says the priest. Said she needs a strong hand. I said, Father, I know it. I brought Edie up without her father. It was very difficult. Then she went to New York and did what she wanted to do. You know, I wanted to get Mr. Beale back and have him come back. She said she'd leave the house forever if I had her father come back.
Oh, the moon is high, the breeze.
Will you bring my little radio? Edie, will you bring my little radio? It's on my bed.
Yeah.
Will you bring my little radio, please? I've got to have some professional music. She found the slippers. Quite remarkable. I'm gonna... You got the radio, Edie? Got my radio? It's on the bed. How'd you happen to find it so quickly? Put this up there, will you, please? Put that up there. Listen.
Beautiful.
All right, if you want to stay there and eat, I'll eat here. Now I'm going to quit that terrible racket of Edie's all over.
And I'm in love with you. She's always hated Maureen Dixon.
Oh, I can't stand it.
She
It makes me
She
very sick.
absolutely loves Maureen
It
Dixon.
makes me very ill. Oh, Edie, I can't take it, Edie. I'll go right into the room and I won't have any hot food or anything. Don't do it, Edie. I'll get so mad. Listen, will you stop me? I'm going in the
I'm
other
singing it in
room.
American
I'll
now.
never see you again.
I'm singing it in American.
I don't care. You're not going to sing that song. Stop it, will you?
Why not?
Because I don't want to hear it. I'm your mother. Remember me?
I stood for yours all these
Come
years.
on. Well, my voice is beautiful and trained. It was beautifully trained, my voice. I never tried to attract men with it. I was
The scene is sad.
Edie, stop it. I'm going to get up. Now, goodbye.
With
Going
you.
right in the other room with the cats where I'll be happy. I'm not going to take it. I hope my bathing suit falls off. I hope it does. Something fell off just then. Get out of here. You don't make me mad. Get out. You're making me very angry. Go out. Go away. Stop that.
Yeah, but they're
Well,
gonna
stop
fight, right?
it. Stop that silly nonsense. Quit it.
I can't have any fun.
Go away. You had enough fun all your life.
I never had a minute's fun, not a minute. I never had a
Go
minute's fun.
away. You don't look it. Well, you made a rotten breakfast. Horrible. You spoiled the whole thing. I can't go over to my seat now.
Mother, do you realize...
There's no back to this bathing suit.
We won't.
Mother,
What?
do you realize that your whole chest was showing and that little...
Yeah, I'm awful glad everything is perfectly disgusting on account of you. You did it. You sure do bring out the worst in your mother.
I think Mother's very mean to me.
I'm glad I stopped you. Thank God I have a little peace here.
Yeah, but I do several versions of that.
A beautiful voice, but you never heard her. Never heard her voice. She can really sing decently. Sings very well. Better voice than I have. But not that song. Now sing Only a Rose now, Edie. You ought to be able to do that. Go on, sing it. Only a rose.
Only a rose.
Another day.
Only a rose. I give you only a rose.
Dying away.
Dying
in harmony.
To keep in harmony. Only. I don't think there's any point in my meeting anybody that doesn't like music. Do you, Mother? Because I can't stand them. Finally, I can't stand them. There's something lacking, and it's music, isn't it? I mean, a man.
Well, it's nice to have a man who can play the piano for
Oh,
you.
no, that isn't all. She doesn't get it.
Then you can practice.
And that's the man who understands music. There's no point in my even meeting him, because I never could figure out what was wrong. You know, with stockbrokers and tennis players. And I tell you who was a songwriter and a dancer and a playwright and everything. Eugene Tiskevich, but Mother got rid of him in 15 minutes.
You didn't
Couldn't
even
speak
try
English
his
very
cooking.
well. He'd only been here
You
7
didn't even
years.
try his cooking. He might have poisoned you
He's
the first
Sergio
night.
Lewinsky's nephew.
He's nothing, but you want to marry a
Very,
stranger?
very decent guy. I looked up his horoscope.
Want to marry
He
a
was
stranger?
born November the 14th.
I have to go in
He's
now,
a
kid.
very wonderful boy. Too young for me, probably.
Who is
32.
this?
Eugene Tiskevich.
I
He was a
couldn't
twin.
stand having another cook in this
That
house.
isn't the point. And he actually proposed under the window.
He had no home. He was living in a third-class hotel.
Under the window.
You know the thing.
He said, Edith, if you want to get married, I'll marry you. And I think that was decent. Don't you?
I don't see why.
Probably wouldn't
I
happen,
don't
just
see
the
why.
same. Not one person had entered Grey Gardens for many years before Eugene Tiskevich came around. So I credit him with all the nerve in the world. What anybody would even speak to us? People that walked one of the Maysles Club with for years.
Don't believe it.
All the other
Don't believe a word of it, kid.
All
Not
the
a
other
word.
people.
Edie, if your father could hear you, he'd turn in his grave. He'd say, my God, Edie.
Well, anyway, I think you were very cruel, Mother. He
Well,
came from
I
one of
don't
the
think
best
it's nice.
families in Poland. And he was
Everybody-
related to the Obolenskis, and I think it's terrible that she didn't
Everybody-
give me a chance with Eugene Tiskevich. I think that was absolutely cruel.
Well, he's
I was the
32.
only girl away.
You want to marry me?
I don't care. I was the only one besides these horrible people that came around
Have you
here.
got your thing lighted for that?
Well, that.
Don't.
He was only 32 and from a very good family. And she got rid of him in 15 minutes flat.
No, he didn't. He said
And I'm bored with all these awful people like Jerry and all those people.
that wasn't the truth. No, that wasn't the truth. That was not the truth. No, that was not the truth. He said, how could such a warm, lovely person over the telephone turn into anything so cold? That's what he said right down on the floor. So I said, you better go home. Never say goodbye to me. How could such a warm, lovely woman over the telephone turn into something so cold? I thought that was just a little too much.
I tell you the whole thing. You might as well face it. It's my mother's house, and she owns it, and she wanted the people she wanted in it, and she didn't want the people that I wanted in it. But God knows whom I wanted in it. I mean, besides Eugene. And Mother wouldn't allow Eugene to stay even 15 minutes. But I had to spend 10 years with Tom Logan. And now we have Jerry, who is Mother's friend. So you just can't do anything about it. So I can see now why girls get married. You know, they're forced into it. It's all a question of who you want to stay with. Of course, I'm mad about animals, but raccoons and cats become a little bit boring. I mean, for too long a time.